Kourtney Coleman here, and I just wanted to pop on and ask you to give me some help. Some of you may know that I actually have a couple of publications, and this year I wanted to do some reruns, but I want to know which ones you're interested in sharing. And so I want to share them with you, so I'm just going to grab them real quick. So the first one I want to share with you is this one. This is called Remember the Joy, a reflection journal for couples, if you can see that. This one was actually birthed because a long time ago, I was told I needed to create this journal for married couples. It was for me and my marriage because there was going to be a time when I needed to have it. So this particular journal goes through the different phases of a relationship. So I'll just read you the content. So section 1 is about the first time, and you would just journal here about the first time you did something as a couple to remind you, because my directions were you're going to need this to remind you of back when the times get rough. So that is the premise of this particular journal. The next section is Remember the Day. The next one is I Know You Love Me, and it would be the reason why or what happened that day. This next one is Today Was the Best Day Ever, and you would explain why. So this was back in 2012. And I will just read you the introduction here. It says, this journal was something that God had put in my heart before my husband and I got married. Write down all of the good now so that when you need it later, you will know where to find it. When the challenges come, we can't always remember the good times. However, writings are written. They are a written record. I know this will bless you and your marriage when you put it to use. God's word never returned to him void. And this is a couple's journey. Journal is to record. The couple's journal is to record your journey together. And that's what this one is all about. Encouragement and assurance. So you just go through here and you put a date, and then you put, here I'll go to a blank page to show you what it's like that. So this is the first one I wanted to share with you. The next one I'm going to share with you, this one. Can you see without the reflection? So what this is a mother-daughter journal. It's called My Daughter, There Are Some Things You Should Know, a living legacy journal from mother to daughter. Let me hold it up so you can see. Giving her the keys to unlock her future. And I will read to you what this one is all about. This was my heart project back in, what was that, it's been a minute. Let me see, how long ago was this? This was 2013. Ooh, that was a long time ago. And I'll read to you the dedication just so that you understand what it is. And I'll show you the cover without the case. Oh, by the way, it's an archival case. This is a, what do I call it? Like a brushed cover. I'm very texture aware, sensitive. And I'll read you the dedication. I never thought I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom until one day I was walking my daughter to school while she was in kindergarten. We love to hold hands when walking places. She's 17 and we still do the same thing. I taught her to hold my hand so that she would be safe. This particular morning, God had me pay close attention to how her little hand was fitting inside of mine. It was an incredible feeling, and I can still feel it. As soon as I passed the mailbox, it was as if I was standing outside of myself, watching my daughter and I walking down the sidewalk and around the corner to her school. God spoke to my spirit and said, do you see how her hand fits in yours? I need like James Earl Jones or something to be like my narrator right now. And I said, yes, I acknowledged. Just like she is depending upon you to keep her safe and walk her to school, she depends on you for everything. This is how I am with my children, he said. My heart was overjoyed with that feeling, and I have never forgotten it. And still later, I still haven't forgotten it. Mothers are so dependent upon and loved by their daughters. What an awesome gift and responsibility it is to be a mother. I dedicate this book to my Lacey, my baby girl, Greenpeace Mini-Me Jolies. I love you so dearly and thank God for giving me such an awesome daughter. My desire is to be the mom you desire, love, and deserve. Love, Mommy. So this is my heart project, as you can tell. And what I did was I wanted it to be, did I write it in here? Yes, it did. Okay, so the preface says, God placed upon my heart to create a book for a daughter that would detail some things about my life as well as her early years. This was not birthed because I was ill, but simply because it's something God put inside of me to do. These would be things to help her as she grows into the woman she was created to be. From the different stages of my life, I would share some of my physical and mental states. Others were about my ways of doing things that I benefited from or paid the consequences for because they were my ways. Maybe she would be too young to understand certain circumstances or lessons. Maybe I would be totally consumed with other demands and wouldn't have time to teach her that day. However, I could journal them and be able to give her a piece of me, part of my life that she could always have and cherish. This book would contain the keys that could unlock so many doors in her life. The introduction says, this journal is for the mother who wants to share her life, wisdom, and experiences with her daughter, making her daughter's life a little easier by leaving a legacy of knowledge. It is also for the daughter yearning to create a deeper relationship with her mother, including the daughter who desires to know the things that were once not said, giving her the keys to access her future. Always available as an heirloom, a living legacy journal. So this particular one is the reason why it has an archival case with it, and I'll show that to you again. So what happens in the beginning is that you journalize. Let me go to a blank page. This is actually hers. So you go to a blank page and you fill it out. And this one is just about the lineage, like who's who and who had who. The next chapter would be, like I have different seasons of the mother. So mother's seasons of youth, ages 10 to 19, if you can remember back that far to write. And it has little subtitles. So my youthful temperament, maybe you were whatever when you were younger, but your daughter doesn't know it. You haven't taken the time to even go back there. What were your hobbies and interests? What were your biggest mistakes during that time frame? And then it goes through the next generation. So I'll just read what those are. Let me get to the table of contents here. So a little family history, parents' medical history, because I'll just say as African Americans, I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes that information does not get handed down, so you just don't know. And this is a great way to keep it, okay? Now, it goes through the seasons of youth, ages 10 through 19, seasons of exploration, ages 20 to 29, and seasons of maturity, 30 to 39, seasons of security, 40 to 49, seasons of retirement, 50 to 65, seasons of legacy, 66 to 80. And then it has a section for my daughter where I will just start, let me do some for ages 20 to 29. Some things I want to share about relationships. How many of us have a lot to say about that? But you're not comfortable in sharing that. Sometimes people aren't comfortable about sharing that. So this is a safe place to write it where you can give this to her and still connect with her and have that bond with her if you're not able to converse yet. And this could be a bridge. Lessons to glean from in this stages of my life in 20 to 29 and 30 to 39. One of them is my goals accomplished and failures, my prayers and desires for you, reflecting on lessons that I was taught, contemplating concerns at this stage in my life, ages 50 to 65. One thing I love about this is I can sit and write about being 40, even though I'm 29, and I can let her know ahead of time things that are going to happen in different stages for her. She's not worried about them now because she's trying to live it up, you know, at the age that she is. But she can look ahead and be like, you know what? Okay, mom went through this around this age. I might need to be thinking about this. And every so often, I catch her coming up here trying to read what I'm writing in here. And I just let her because she wants to know. She wants to know, first of all, am I filling it out? I peeped her game. But I go through here and I write. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I had more pages. But the beautiful thing is, I'm not afraid to verbally share with her, but to have a written word that she can go back to is a beautiful thing. So this is my mother-daughter living legacy journal. And it is coming in an archival case with 2 bookmarks, and it has a seal. So it's very nice upon display, but you can have it so that you can keep it in a safe place and it be nice and treasured. For me, this is a special one where you want it to stand out and you want it to be special. So that's why this product is this way. The next one that I have, let me take this off of here, this warning. This next one I have is the Hotel Y Project Planner. I'm like, hotel, girl, you doing hotels? No, I'm not. But let me tell you what this is. If you understand, yeah, you can see it with no glare. Okay. So if you understand the power of visualization, this is one up. This is visualization plus writing together. It is a beautiful thing. So let me tell you how this came about. And this was in 2015. How many of these did I do back? Oh my gosh. Okay. You don't realize. Woo. Okay. So I was driving to work one day, and this was after we moved out into the country in Mount Dora. And I got this visual of this hotel. Every single room meant something special. We are the bed and breakfast. I call us the bed and breakfast capital of the world. Every room normally has a theme. But concerning your business, you might want, let me find one in here that I can actually read for you. Okay, let's go to this one. I can turn the page. So every room has their own theme. Shall I read the introduction to you? Yes, I did the rest of them. It's only right? The Hotel Journal will help you express and build your why while keeping it before you. You have your biggest reason and vision for your why of starting your journey as a business owner. The why will be the main building of your planner. I've provided your Hotel Y photograph for you to take and display where you can see it on a daily basis, because subconsciously your brain is going to know this is the goal, okay? Not the picture, but the meaning you've placed upon the meaning. Over time, you will feel that you have more than one why. It's only natural. As time goes on, you will notice that your why will change. It's okay. It's natural. Your reason, the fact or event for starting your journey will not change. You are growing, and your why will grow with you. Your age, personal growth, and events in your life will affect your why. Your why will be an ongoing project for this reason. You have different levels, where am I? And rooms in the hotel that you can attach these reasons to. It's also your big why. Your big why is not the first why that you will be recording. It's not, oh, because I'm mad at my boss. No, that's not your big why. Oh, because you get on my nerves, I want to do my own thing. That's not your big why. This why that I'm talking about is normally tied to your purpose. You will find it in a few entries later to give you time for it to surface. So enjoy the expressing, displaying, and remembering of your why in your Hotel Y Project Planner. So as I was saying, let me go through the rooms here. You know what? Let me show you this picture. so that you'll understand as I'm reading. Okay. The groundbreaking why, the grounds, the poolside, your big why, the lobby, the front desk, the bar, the kitchen, the formal dining, the laundry facilities, the courtyard, the banquet, the lover suite, the forever love suite, the honeymoon suite, the peace room, tranquility suite, restoration suite, the meant to be suite, the retreat suite, the gratitude suite, and it goes on and on and on. But this is the thing. So for each room, it has a certain feel, okay? And it's like you want your business to feel this particular way. And this is what happens in this room. This is what it smells like. This is what it feels like to be here. This is what the light looks like. This is what the covers look like on the bed. These are the colors in the room, and this is the shape of the room and the size of the bed. All of those details are all things that you want your business to be like and feel like in a particular area. Let me see. Hold on. First of all, let me see if I can read this out loud. Okay, so this particular one, which if I get to something, then I'll just stop. But the meant to be suite, it says the room of alignment. That's what this particular room is. When I step into this room, I feel immediate peace, relaxation, and understanding and acceptance. Peace that all is well and in balance. No faking, no pretending, no wavering from who I am. My soul is at ease, relaxation. I am comfortable in my skin, bones, body, and spirit. No tension. I have full awareness and sensitivity in my body. I understand my space physically and energetically. I know what influences me and what I have the power to influence. Everything is in order. My energy vibrates high. My intuition is working and sensitive. I am able to cleanse and protect myself before leaving and entering the world. I am accepted for all of who I am. I have no need or desire to get approval from anyone for how I am. I approve of me walking in my own power. My purpose calls for it. I accept my gifts, shifts, faults, quirks, and have learned to use them to elevate my life. I surround myself with what is powerful and edifying, encouraging, building, and cleansing. I release any and everything that is not in alignment for where I am or where I am going. It's my right. I accept clients, processes, people, and gifts that help me create the life and peace and prosperity that I want now and in the future. Y'all, that's my room of alignment. And to know that there is this space that I can feel this way, that I can go back to, because your brain is going to do what you tell it to do. So it's not just about visualizing, about being a powerful entrepreneur, being totally independent of whatever else and whatever job. It's about how I also feel in my business and working with other people and what I create. So in this particular planner, that's what this is about. It's about building your hotel why. It's about expressing yourself in your business and having something to go back to. So this photograph is in there for you to take out, put in a frame, just to sit to the side. A lot of times, you know, when you do your vision boards, people are like, ooh, what's that? Why you this? Why you that? Oh, you think you can do all that? But you know what everything in this picture means. You know what sitting by the sea means for you. You know what sitting in the courtyard or the hot pool means for you. You know what being at the top means for you. You don't have to explain that to them about pictures. Oh yeah, that's just hotel Y. That's, you know. You don't have to explain anything. It's hidden, but your brain knows what it means. It knows what every single detail in there means. So this planner actually comes with an audio. It's the exact audio. When I got the whole download, I used to carry a recorder with me. So you get that, plus I'm going to record a new one for you, and just connecting the whole writing and visualization teaching together, because some people don't know. So this is not only a way for you to be informed, but implement as well. That is this one, and I don't want to show you that one yet. I got to wait for the copyright on that one to come back. And I have another, that's not a journal, that's just a publication. You know, I can make that into a journal. I have two other things that are going to be coming out. But this is what I need from you. I need help in which one should I republish first? What I am going to do is place a link, and this video will be on the landing page as well, just in case people miss it, but I'm going to place the link on the page, or there's going to be a landing page where you can get on the waiting list and tell me which journal you would like first. So it's early in the year. We can do the mother-daughter journal. We can get it packaged so that you can have it delivered that way. I don't want to just do the journal by itself because it's a whole nother class of a product. It is that precious where it needs to be all put together. I can't say I ever want to have just a journal. That's not what I was given, so that's why it's not marketed that way. It is what it is. And I just need to know which one you would like information on. So when you go to the landing page and you fill out the form, it will tag you for which one. I don't want to email you about something you're not interested in. If you could do that for me, that would be wonderful. That way I will know which one to start with, and that would be a great help for me. If you have any questions, please be sure to email me or type them below and I will respond accordingly. My email address is info@KourtneyColeman.com, and that's it. So let me know which one and I will say the couples journal and this one, they do have scripture in them. These two do have scripture in them. The Hotel Y Project Planner does not. And in the reprints, I'm not sure that it's going to come out because that's just the way that they were intended and where I was for back then. So they might be reprints. I don't know that they will be totally revised. I have not gotten that message that I'm supposed to do that. So that's what they are for right now. Okay? And that's it. So let me know. See if I can hold this better. Maybe I'll just take a picture because it's getting kind of crazy. But let me know which one you would prefer. And this way I can make sure that you get it in time. Until next time, stay true to the real you. I'm Kourtney Coleman. Bye-bye.